I'm often asked, how do you create a really good bad guy? That's the most frequent question that I get, followed right after that by, could you please leave, sir, you're scaring the children. And the process is one of, in a way, turning your hat around. Everyone sees a reason for what they do. We all have explanations and rationalizations for what we do. And bad guys are the same. Rarely do you have an interesting bad guy who is doing the wrong thing for the wrong reasons. Very often they think they're doing the wrong thing for the right reasons, or the right thing for the wrong reasons. The monster never sees a monster in the mirror. And the more compelling that person's rationales are, the stronger that bad guy is, the better for your story, because when your protagonist overcomes that person, who is smarter, potentially faster, and more capable, it makes that protagonist more interesting. One technique that I use in the category of turning your hat around, as I'm wearing one today, is when I finish a script, or a story or a novel, I put it aside for a while until I can look at it objectively. Then I pull it out and I look at every scene in which the bad guy appears. And I go back and revise each scene as if actually the book or the story or the script was about him as the hero. Because from his point of view or her point of view, they are the hero. We are all the hero of our own stories. And I revise each scene from that antagonist's point of view, so that everything he says reflects the notion that he thinks he's doing the right thing or the necessary thing or what nobody else would do. You think about Thanos in the Marvel movies. He believed he was doing the right thing. That made him interesting. So for me, I don't change the structure of the story. When I hit the end, I back up and again revise every single scene those characters are in to make them, in their own mind at least, and what they talk about and how they talk about it, the hero. If you look at Bester from Babylon 5, he genuinely believed that he was on the right side, at least in terms of his people. And every time I had him in a scene, I would go back and revise it to give him, in some ways, the upper hand. This led to an entire episode, showed from the Psychor point of view, the Kor's mother, the Kor's father, to again take that one step further to say, what would the whole show look like from their point of view if they were, in their own view, the good guys, and the guys in the station were the bad guys? It all comes down to not making two-dimensional bad guys. The more you can ground them, make them realistic, make them have a logic that is unquestionable or at least sounds good on the surface, the better off you will be as a storyteller, the stronger the tale you're telling, and the more compelling that conflict becomes between the two characters. When in doubt, turn your hat around.